made a couple mistakes in the game, but that didn't win or lose us the game at all. That didn't cost us the game. There were plays in that game that could have been executed better that could have won us the game. So what he did out there was a couple of mistakes, but everyone made mistakes out there. It just wasn't him, and people that are putting that on him that's absolutely wrong. He had he's a player in the game. Everyone makes mistakes. I made mistakes. James made mistakes. Callaway made mistakes. Everyone made mistakes. It's just a matter of we need to execute better, and that's what the case.
I mean, he's had a great year. He almost felt the need to publicly apologize. I think he did that on his page. I mean, did you ever do things like that?
Did I ever?
Well, not you, but I mean, is there a policy or anything for the players as far as dealing with that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure we'll get addressed. I'm sure you guys asked Coach Ferentz that or something like that in the meeting, so we'll get addressed about that today. But I don't think there's a rule about it. But he's a guy that normally always catches the football. You watch him; he's normally very reliable. I don't think he's had many drops this year at all. So for him to do that, I don't think he has to apologize to anybody, especially the fans. He doesn't need to apologize to anybody. I mean, if people are getting on his back for that, that's ridiculous.
Thanks, Brian.
Yep.
Brian, with the seniors, what do you have to say about them?
I mean, they've done a great job with this team this year, especially guys like Roth and Pat and AJ and all those guys. They've done a great job, and they deserve to be sent off the best way, and that's with a win at home on their senior day.
Yes, something like last year in Minneapolis.
Yeah, I mean, we played a good game up there last year, and hopefully we can get things together. Coming off 2 losses, we can get things together and put together a good game like that again this year.
After a high watermark against Ohio, you established play as something you're going to have to do.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to, play at a high level like that again. I mean, to be able to beat a team like this, coming in on a rival game, we're going to have to be able to play at a high level, and it all starts with practice this week. We have to come out fired up again for this week. I mean, obviously people think, coming off a 2 losses in a row, people are going to be a little bit down, but the makeup of this team, we're not going to be down. We're going to come out practice ready to go and start all over again this week. I mean, that's the way we got to look at it.
Brian, talk a little about, did the offensive line probably play maybe one of its better games against Ohio State?
Yeah, I mean, we played well, but obviously there were mistakes that were made that, in the run game that we could have really, opened up, some bigger holes and, sprung the running backs a little bit more, and obviously in overtime, a couple dead plays there that just weren't executed well, and that's just how it goes. And yeah, I mean, we played all right, but we didn't get the win, and that's what matters the most. So you can't really say much about it if you don't get the win. So.
Were you surprised? You guys did first down at the 33, 52 seconds left. You guys had a chance to drive for a field goal. Mm-hmm. Were you surprised by the backlash from fans and media? I guess?
I'm not surprised from the fans giving backlash at it. Obviously what they want is right all the time, I guess, is what in their minds. But obviously Coach Ferentz and Coach O'Keefe made a decision, and I think it was the right decision. They haven't yet made a decision this year that I don't think anyone on this team thought was right, or thought was wrong. So don't put that on there. Jeez. Gosh, no.
I got you. Creative editing there.
That'll get back to me in a hurry. But no, I think they've made the right decision all year long, and I think Saturday night was another moment that we thought we had some momentum going into that overtime, and I think all the guys thought that was the right move too. So
was there any debate or discussion, or was there any feeling? I mean, when coaches say stuff, you do it. I mean, in a game, I imagine.
Obviously, I didn't get to hear any of it. Neither did the offensive line. We just kind of we were up on the line. We heard we got the play call, and the ball was never snapped. So we didn't hear the discussion. It wasn't really a big deal for us to hear the discussion. Right. Coach Ferentz and Coach O'Keefe made the play call, and that's how it was, and it was the right decision.